Let's welcome another person. We have two new directors of support services for our caregiver group. We're really excited about this change. We're looking forward to seeing what they're going to do on the caregivers only private forum, as well as in our support group meetings. The first one is Kathleen Whitworth. She's now a director of support services, alongside of another one where we're going to talk about, Terry. The support group meetings for caregivers have also changed. They were on Saturday mornings. That's not happening anymore. We talked with everybody. We made a collective decision to try them out in the evenings now. We've heard from people on the West Coast as well that the evenings might be a more preferred time slot. So they're going to take place the first Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern and the third Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. All of this information is under our events section on our website. Kathleen, as well as her husband, Shannon, have been part of the Aortic Hope community since 2019, and they're so excited. We're so excited to actually have her volunteering in this role. Let me tell you a little bit about Kathleen. So in her words, I currently live in Cedarburg, Wisconsin with my survivor husband, Shannon, and our two kids, a son who is 15 and a daughter who is 12. Cedarburg is actually about 25 minutes north of Milwaukee along Lake Michigan. Actually made it to Lake Michigan for the first time this year, and it is gorgeous. She is a high school French teacher. Perfect. If we ever add French, we know who we can talk to. That's wonderful. She has a PhD in French and spent 17 years at the university level before making the move to high school, where she's just finishing her second year. Her son is finishing his freshman year at the same school. Oh, that's got to be a lot of fun. Shannon dissected in February of 2019. He too is also a teacher as well as a school administrator. During his class, he began to feel clammy and lightheaded and couldn't seem to get comfortable. After falling near his office, he was taken to their level 1 trauma center, which he thankfully works close to. It is, as she says, my assumption that the first responders knew what was happening, as did the ER doc, who was a graduate of the high school where her husband actually works. Because after a 7-minute ride to the hospital, he was taken immediately to the CAT scan. Shortly after that is when I arrived and he was wheeled away for a 9-hour surgery. We are incredibly blessed. His surgeon was amazing, as was the team. He is young. He was 48 at the time, so about 52 now, and strong, and had no complications during surgery. He came home after 8 days, and with regular checkups and CT scans, he's been good ever since. She found Aortic Hope after doing a Google search for support groups for caregivers. She's a huge fan of therapy and support groups, so that was her first search once Shannon was home and settled. And since then, she's been a participant and occasional contributor to the different pages in an effort to share her story, help others, and receive support herself. And so we would love to welcome Kathleen. She's actually part of her Survivor series. I'm sure you might be able to find that when you root through that on YouTube. But welcome, Kathleen.
Welcome, Kathleen.